What's going on, folks? Ted from Nerd Immersion here, and I wanted to just clarify some things. I talked about it in the about 3 hour live stream I did talking about the new Dragonlance books. By the way, they do officially come out in pre-order, pre-release on the 22nd of November. It's just a couple days from now, and I will be doing my standard full coverage on that when that happens. But there is a little bit of confusion I've seen in the community about the covers and what exactly you get, and I happen to have all of them here. So I wanted to talk about them because there actually is, if you didn't know, 3 different covers to this book. So as you can see right here, we have 3 different covers. So let's talk about all of them so you know what you're going to get. But I will say, hey, look, we hit 99.7. I was hoping to hit 100K by the end of next week when I go to PAX Unplugged. Can we make that happen? 300 followers in over a week, in 9 days? We'll see. So, first up, we have Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen. This is the standard cover. You guys are all familiar with this. This is basically what you get for just about any book, especially if the book doesn't come with a traditional alternate art cover. This is the standard art, okay? So that's this one. This is the limited edition game store cover. So the only way to technically get this is to possibly look on eBay. Sometimes you'll see them pop up on Amazon, but I'm not sure how trustworthy they are. Traditionally, the only way to get this is to go to a local game store, which again, I realize is not typically possible for everybody because you may not have one around you. And then basically, if they supply D&D books, you can ask them to order the limited edition cover like this, and then you can get that in. I will remind you that there is no difference on what's contained inside in any of these books, and the MSRP is still the same. The only difference of buying this is you can get this pretty much anywhere. Like, you may find this in a Walmart or Target potentially. You can usually pre-order this on Amazon. By the way, I'll have an affiliate link in the description if you want to pick this up via Amazon and also help support Nerd Immersion at the same time you can do so. Also, you can usually get this a little cheaper on Amazon than you can anywhere else. This is just a cool thing to help support local business. Now, the third and final cover is actually one of my favorites. You can very clearly see the foil aspect to it. And this art only comes from what they're calling the deluxe edition of the game. It comes in a box like this. It says Dragon, it's the deluxe version. And this comes with the Warriors of Krynn board game. So this, a standalone book like this will run you whatever the MSRP is, $49.95 for this. Now, I don't know if I have an MSRP on this box. No, but I think it comes into around like $120 for the deluxe edition, because you are inside the box. It comes with this limited edition cover that you can't get anywhere except from in the deluxe edition box, a Dungeon Master screen, get that so I don't drop that, and the Warriors of Krynn board game, which is a sort of, calling it, I wouldn't call it war gaming per se, but it is a miniature management. You can kind of see a little bit of that from the back of the box, right? But it is a 3 to 5 player board game set in the world of Krynn of Dragonlance to take place during the War of the Lance. And I didn't see any direct things, and I will do a separate video on the board game itself. But there is supposedly a way for you to connect both the campaign found in here with this. I believe the purpose is of this is, instead of trying to replicate mass combat in the D&D book, you can use the board game to instead do that. And I will also do, again, I covered it on the live stream, but I will do a separate sort of breakdown and review on this DM screen. I don't know if Gale Force 9 is going to release one of these themselves, like they have in the past, or this is the only screen you can get. It does have some unique things to Dragonlance on it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify. So, like I said, in fact, there are 3 different covers for Dragonlance: a standard, a game store exclusive cover, and a deluxe edition only cover. Now, again, whether it's worth your money depends on whether you want the board game, for example, on that. I do think, from what I've seen and looked at so far, although I'll admit I have not fully read through the adventure, from what I've seen, the supplemental material, even the way things are handled, the subclasses, the new monsters, even the magic items and things, I do think it's handled well. I think it's handled infinitely better than Spelljammer, in my personal opinion. So I don't know how the adventure stacks up. It is level 1 to 11, so you get a decent range there. It also clocks in at around 225 pages, if the page count matters to you. So I don't know, like I said, if the board game is really worth your money. But if you're someone who is going to be like me and collect things to have it, and you were going to buy the board game anyway, and you are also going to buy the book anyway, you save a little bit and you get an exclusive cover and a DM screen if you go ahead and buy the bundle. Although you can make that decision for you. If you're somebody who's actually had the board game already in hand somehow and has gotten a chance to play it, or has played it since watching this video, and you want to let me know what you think of it, I'd love to hear about it. I am still planning to do I don't know if I want to do a separate video reviewing the board game, because it's not really a board game review channel, and I don't really know what people are looking for when it comes to board games, but I'd like to see if I can get a group together to actually play it. Maybe I think I'm going to bring this to PAX Unplugged, and maybe we can actually get a group to play it in person, try it out, and then review it for you. I think that could be a lot of fun. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Like I said, I wanted to just clarify some things to show off the different covers and let people know what you can get. And if you see somebody walking around with this book and you're like, what, that's so cool with the shiny foil cover, how do I get that? Well, now you know they shelled out the money for the deluxe edition, and that's where they got this special version of the book. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Again, if you're going to be at PAX Unplugged, I'd love to see you there. Come find me. I will have some swag, although the extra swag that I ordered specifically for the event, unfortunately, will not be in hand until after, which is a bummer. But also, fear not, if you're looking to get something like this or don't have access to this, I will be doing a giveaway. After I get back from PAX Unplugged, I'll be doing a giveaway of Dragonlance, and I'll even be giving away a full deluxe edition like this, because I actually ordered one myself, not knowing that Wizards of the Coast was going to send one over for review. So I have an extra copy, so I'm going to be giving that away as well, so be on the lookout for that. You know what? I'll throw links in the description. I have 4 giveaways going on currently as well if you want to win some D&D stuff. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.